Welcome to our 13th, we're beginning to lose count, but our 13th celebration of International Women's Day. And it's great to see so many familiar faces. I can actually see you, even though the lights are very bright. So good to see so many new faces. And you know, that's what makes it so special, that we get people who come back every year, and then we see so many new faces. And it is one heck of a crowd. So to our clients, our employees, to our colleagues, our partners, and most of all, I'd say, this group become friends over the years. There's an air of expectation and anticipation. So a really, really warm welcome from all of us and from all of my leadership team. I have a few thank yous. Aon are here today, and what a partnership they have with the Irish women's rugby team. If you want to see real partnership in action. Visible sponsorship of gender diversity makes a massive difference. We all know that. And what a statement for Ireland to be hosting the Women's Rugby World Cup in 2017. Now my heart is beating a bit harder because I love rugby. It's not a matter of life and death. It's far more important than that, you know. And I can't wait to meet Fiona Coughlin, and she said she'd really ask me the questions, so we look forward to that. A special welcome always today to the next generation of leaders in Ireland, to pupils from Margaret Aylward School, Presentation Warrenmount, Trinity Comprehensive, Loreto St. Stephen's Green, and St. Pius in Terenure, close to my own childhood home. We were always fierce jealous of the size of the playground, but we weren't bitter about it. We just felt they had a bigger one than us. To you, a warm welcome. You're the future. We're here to help you try and make Ireland a more inclusive and diverse place. We're also delighted to have members of the Women's Reboot Programme, a terrific initiative with the Irish Software Association to help women back into the technology and IT area if they've been out for a bit. To Coder Dojo, a very warm welcome. They're working indeed with our own incubation and research facility, the DOC, recently opened by An Taoiseach. And I'm delighted to say of the pupils or of the participants so far, 60% are women. So there is hope. I'm also delighted to see so many senior people, men, we can say it, men, in the audience today. Your support and your visible support and sponsorship is the only way forward, in my view. It's such an important ingredient. Now, I sound like the old geezer at a wedding, so there are no telegrams. Those are the thanks out of the way. Let me talk, and I might just throw the notes away in a moment. Let's talk about last year for 30 seconds, 10 seconds. Last year's event was about celebrating our centenary as a people, a nation, looking back at some of the remarkable figures from 1916 and the preceding years, and at least casting a gaze to the future. Well, this is the future. One might say a lot has changed. What a difference a year makes. I and we would be very strongly of the view you stay the course. I come of a bit of Scottish stock, so you stick thran and you get on with it. But we need to keep to our direction of travel as a people. It feels good to be Irish. It feels good to be an inclusive and diverse nation. And words matter, but actions matter an awful lot more in my view. And that means action every month, every year. And progress sometimes isn't easy, but it's very rewarding when you make it happen. And that's not clapping on the back, it's just a little bit of a warm glow. Of the 8 people promoted to managing director in Accenture this year, 5 were women. Some are here today. I hope they're all here today. To Rebecca, Karen, Aisling, Nina, and Aoife, thank you for everything you do for me. Thank you for everything you do for our people. And most of all, for being role models for our women. You can clap if you like. I'm very proud of them. I think they're all fantastic, but I would say that, and I'm biased. To make change happen, I think you sometimes have to go at things from a different angle, shine a torch, a beam, or whatever, and try and come at things from a different point of view to provide emphasis and focus so that people from many different views and backgrounds can see things through a different lens. And our partnership with the remarkable folks from the Royal Irish Academy bore fruit in the artwork you may have seen on your way. And if not, stop, look, just take it in, and we'll have an opportunity to talk with Blaise Smith and Vera Clute, the remarkable artists, later. Now, there's red lights flashing. That means I'm over time and I'll get killed. Today is about the future. Today is about, I think, refocusing. It's also about celebrating what you are as a group of people, what we are as a country, I think, sometimes, if that's not too lofty a goal. And also about celebrating what you can see, whether artwork, human beings, role models. And also, I wrote down here, meeting inspiring peeps. I thought my daughter would like that. But it is about meeting inspiring peeps. I get an awful buzz, and hopefully we'll get an awful buzz later from talking to a number of remarkable people. But we have remarkable people in our business. Dr. Michelle Cullen runs an enormous part of our Accenture operations in her day job, but she injects passion, enthusiasm, and just love into her role as our Accenture Ireland Inclusion and Diversity Lead. So a very warm welcome to Michelle Cullen. Thank you.